All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be wrapping up our progress in the Minnesota Twins March to October. So it's only taken like three streams or two streams to get to the playoff. This is about no different. Sorry, this is really no different than what I did with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think the Mariners might have taken one more stream longer, although that could be like a half stream, really. Um, but overall, it's taken three streams to be able to finish on March to October. And so today, I hope to do that with the Minnesota Twins as I look to eliminate the Texas Rangers. So I did go over the winners, the award winners, and Joe Ryan ended up not only winning the Cy Young, but he also won the MVP as well. So good for him. Not real. There were no other award. Actually, Luis or Julian. Actually, I think he ended up with the batting title, if I'm not mistaken, and the Hank Aaron Award. So he got both the batting title and the Hank Aaron Award. So those were the only notables in terms of awards. I've already gone over the bracket. You can see over to the left of me what the bracket looks like. The Dodgers are one game away from a sweep. Obviously, they're going to have to wait till we're done or we're in the second game of our series to be able to advance, and then they await the winners of uh, of the series between the Cubs and the Phillies. Meanwhile, we have the Rangers to worry about, and the Houston Astros already took game one against the Toronto Blue Jays. So let's get into it. We're going to enter this game in the top of the seventh, a tie, a scoreless game, but there is a runner on first. So let's do it. And it's against Adolis Garcia. So we've got Seager on first and Garcia at the plate. Oh yeah, they're gonna do this whole little presentation. Yay, hooray! The Twins are back in the playoffs, and I think that's their state connect uniforms. I feel like that is. It's not uncommon for at least teams in MLB The Show 24 to wear their state connect uniforms in the playoffs. Obviously, that doesn't happen in real life, but in the video, but this is not real life. This is a video. Newsflash. Newsflash to anyone. Like, oh, this ain't real. Nope. If it were real, I mean, the Pittsburgh Pirates would have a World Series, as would the Seattle Mariners, and the San Francisco Giants, and the, that's it, right? Giants, Mariners, and Pirates. That's all I've done so far. Obviously, I hope to add the Minnesota Twins to that, but we'll see. I'm really surprised Joe Ryan didn't get the start for Game 1, considering he won MVP and the start. But I guess Pablo Lopez gets a nod. It's fine. Pablo Lopez actually had a very solid year if we look at his stats. Oops. He went 19-7. His ERA was below 2. WHIP, very low, 1.12. And I think that ties his career best. Yeah. So, and he had 24 quality starts, which is interesting considering he only won 19 games. So 24 of his games, or 19 of his 24 quality starts, he won 19 of them. Anyway, gotta pitch carefully to Marcus Semien. Not take him for granted. He is still a solid hitter. Strike 3 sit out. course, Nathaniel Lowe. Gotta be careful of him as well. This entire Rangers lineup is just, it can be scary. It can be. But I guess as a pitcher, you can't be intimidated. You gotta look them in the eye and you can't blink. Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm kind of on edge right now because the new thing on Twitter now, or X, is that Pete Alonso is very close to a deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. So, obviously that would be very disappointing. And you know what's funny? Only $5 million separated, from what I'm hearing, $5 million is separating the Blue Jays from the Mets right now. And you think $5 million is not a big deal? It may not, but that's $25 million a year, whereas the Mets were offering like $21 to $22 million. Yeah. So, you know, when the year gets through or gets going, and you start to think about the luxury tax and everything, I mean that's where you're gonna want to start worrying.
That missed. That's a ball.
So again, this is all just talk. Yeah. No one has said that Alonso is going to Toronto. Okay, it just sounds like they're close to a deal. Now, again, this could be a Boris tactic to get the Mets to up their offer. Very well could be. But it may be real. So, I don't know. I personally just want this Pete Alonso saga to be over. Either he signs with the Mets or he signs with the Blue Jays. Just get it over with, because at this point, Pete Alonso is risking not even being at the start of training or spring training when fielders report in February. All right? The longer this goes on, the less time he has to prepare himself. Not to mention, he's going to get, if he goes somewhere else, he's going to have to get acclimated to the new place. He's got to get settled. He's going to have to find a place to live out in Toronto. So that's all time that he's got to take away so that he could be in the, he could play there as a Blue Jay. Not to mention, I mean, I don't know if athletes are required to be Canadian citizens in order to play. Maybe there's like exceptions. I don't know. But maybe that's something to think about. You know what? If my Canadian friend ever comes in here again, he should be in here. He was in here a while ago. But if he ever comes in here, I'll ask him, like, what are the laws in Canada? Do you have to be a Canadian citizen in order to play there? Or do you not have to worry about it? More importantly, how easy is it to become a Canadian citizen? But maybe I'm just worrying about, or I'm just making a bigger deal out of something that really isn't a big deal. I don't know. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. If we don't score a run, Okert is going to come in for the ninth inning. if we do score a run, I'm gonna bring in Yohan Duran. Oh, that's the other thing too that I forgot to mention. Duran won reliever of the year, so that's another pitcher on the Twins that got recognized. But that was it in terms of the awards for the Twins. That was it. Like there was no Rookie of the Year. There was no was there a Silver Slugger? There might have been one with Julian, but I don't think there was a Silver Slugger for anyone else. But still, to have like 3 players recognized, it's pretty darn good. What is Julian's steal rate? 51? Probably. But the flip side to the Alonso saga, if Toronto is going to sign Alonso, does that mean they're officially giving up on trying to sign Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? I mean, the thing is, like, if they are going to try and trade him, they want as big of a haul, if not bigger, than what the Padres got for trading Juan Soto. And honestly, I'm more in favor of the Mets, just signing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the offseason. And if they want to take a risk this year and just have someone else play first, like, they have prospects in the farm system that could take Alonso's place. Okay, Clifford could do it. I think Drew Gilbert has some experience at first. Jesse Winker has offered to play first, which is something that I kind of thought about when the Mets re-signed him. I thought, okay, maybe he could play first. Either way, there are options for the Mets in terms of first base. Like, that's why I think people freaking out over this latest news that the Blue Jays are now in contention for Alonso. Any team that's honestly in contention for Alonso. The Mets have outs. They have options. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pete Alonso. I would like it to be. He's established at least. But if not, there are options. There are alternatives. And I think that's what Met fans tend to forget, especially on social media. There were so many people who were like, oh, well, if Alonso isn't back with the Mets, then I'm not watching a single game. Are you kidding? We just signed one of the generational talents in terms of hitting in Juan Soto, and you're telling me you're not going to watch a single Mets game. You're full of crap, dude. Okay? You're full of crap. This offseason is not dependent on Pete Alonso. Okay, there are alternatives. I mean, let's also not forget that Jose Iglesias is still out there, and it sounds like the Mets are considering bringing him back. I don't know why they haven't done it already. If they brought back Winker, they should definitely bring back Iglesias. Iglesias was one of the top hitters for the Mets. He hit over 300 last year. Yeah, he didn't play in the majors for a month to start the season, but he still played a majority of the season. So I'm just, what I would do in that scenario, have Iglesias play third, because I don't trust B. I really don't. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sure but if he were a lot better, I would be more confident about him being up at the majors. Now, he could go off in spring training, and I think he has the potential to do that. Right? Now, spring training, a lot of people forget how Ronnie Mauricio went off. Brett Beatty could do the same thing, especially since it seems like he has something to prove. Okay? So if he has something to prove, I'm sure he wants to break out. He wants to show people that he can still do it. That's it. That's game. Walk-off RBI single for Carlos Correa, the guy who has been pretty much clutch for us all year. And we take game one. All right, so if I'm the Mets, I'm not stressing about it. If Alonso wants to go to Toronto, if he wants to get paid, if he wants to take $5 million more over 3 years with opt-outs, by all means, more power to him. But he's not going to have a lot of time to get back into baseball shape before spring training starts, especially since he's going to have to move. And they still got to figure out what they're going to do with if he needs citizenship or if he doesn't need Canadian citizenship. I don't know how easy it is to get it, but my best advice to Alonso is sign this weekend. Like, no more beating around the bush. No more of this saga. If you don't get a deal, if you don't get the same deal from the Mets, just take the Blue Jays offer. Just take it, go. Mets got to figure something else out. All right? He cannot be wasting any more time doing this. As for the Mets, I've said, you have options. Ryan Clifford can play first base. You don't know who's going to break out in spring training. You could try out Jesse Winker at first base, see what he's got. I mean, he's going to be DH anyway, so just never know. I mean, Pete Alonso broke out in spring training. He wasn't even on the Mets' radar in terms of the opening day roster. And look what he did his rookie year. He set the record for the most home runs by a rookie. You never know what can happen in spring training. You don't know who's going to break out. You don't know who's going to make the roster. You just don't know. Okay? But that's why you got to wait through spring training to see what you have.
1-0.
So I'm not freaking out. The only thing I'm saying is that this saga needs to end this weekend. Okay, don't drag it into February. Don't drag it into spring training. All right, learn from the mistake that Jordan Montgomery made and move and sign this weekend. Whatever deal it is, Toronto, you know, the Mets, the Angels, you know, that's the other thing too. I heard that Pete Alonso got a 4-year, $100 million deal from the Angels. Now, obviously, I think the downside to that is he's probably not going to make the playoffs. And it just depends on what Pete Alonso values. If he values winning, then he should not go to Los Angeles. And he also has to think about Toronto too, because are they going to be able to win? Is he going to make that much of a difference? You know, is he going to be enough to convince Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to re-sign with the Blue Jays? Because you don't want to just do that team once and then never compete again after that. Then all you're doing is just replacing Alonso with Guerrero Jr. I'm actually really shocked that the Seattle Mariners haven't even come up in terms of an offer for Alonso. I really would have thought that they would have been going after Alonso. But I guess not. I'll have to ask my Seattle Mariners friend, or my friend who's a Seattle Mariners fan, what's going on over there, because I thought for sure the Mariners would be in on Alonso.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that he would actually be a needle mover for them. You know, I think he would give them the advantage to put them in the wild card spot. I don't know if they're going to compete for the division, but as a team right now, they can be competitive for the wild card, but they need that needle mover to put them over the edge and put them there. And I think Pete Alonso would have done that for them. So that's why I'm shocked. Alonso does nothing in terms of the Los Angeles Angels. I mean, if anything, he just replaces Mike Trout in terms of power. So we'll see what happens. We shall see. Either way, my best advice to Pete Alonso, the Mets, and the Blue Jays is get this deal done this weekend. All right, this weekend should be the cutoff point. If Alonso doesn't sign at that point, I'm taking all offers off, or I'd be taking all offers off the table. I'd be like, if I was a GM, I'd be like, no way. No way. I don't trust that this guy is actually going to sign if I put forward an offer. If I'm the Mets, I'm like, you know what? We can wait out Pete Alonso. We can wait him out. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play. Strike 3, sit out. That's all I have to say about it. That's all I have to say. Although I'm sure that, you know, some of my regular viewers who come in later, they're going to be like, did you hear about Alonso? And I'm going to be having this conversation all over again. which is fine.
Nope.
But I'm just saying, I'm probably going to have this conversation again. Sorry if I sound like a broken record. Oh, good thing that went foul.
Oh, that's just out. Full count.
Are you kidding me? Fine. Alright, Ryan is getting pretty close here. If he gives up a run, then I'm taking him out. But I at least want him to get through this inning. And I believe he can.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. See, trust well placed. That's what happens when you trust not only your Cy Young Award winner, but your MVP award winner.
Number 66.
So now, let's sit down field bar, and we're going to warm up Durant. Brock Stewart is just going to remain there in case Durant gets into trouble that he can't get out. There's really not much to talk about with baseball. I already spoke about the Hall of Famers on Tuesday, so I'm not going to go over that again.
1-0.
Oh, dang. For a minute there, I thought that was going to get down or get off the wall. All right, let's go, Durant. Your turn.
Number 59.
Time to show everyone why you're the 2024 reliever of the year. Strike 3, sit out.
Nope, that's down. Ball 1.
Strike 3, sit out. You're not catching up to a 103 mile per hour fastball. Well, 6-3, that's a little bit of a different story. But you know what? Game 2 is ours. Durant gets the save. Joe Ryan gets the win. And now we're one win away from sending the World Series champions home packing. By the way, guys, I've thought about the next team that I'm going to do for March to October, because obviously I'm thinking ahead here. And it's going to be another NL Central team. All right. So now they're up. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Arizona came back and tied it. The only one that has advanced is Houston. So we may meet them in the ALCS. Meanwhile, it's split between the D-backs and the Dodgers and the Cubs and the Phillies. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Yeah, we're gonna skip this. We've seen the presentation already. Nothing really different. Come on, Correa. Oh my gosh. Oh wow! Correa not only just drove in that run, he drove himself in. 2-run homer. Let's go.
The batter, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That's the ball.
Is that a home run? That is! Let's go! Royce Lewis just kept it fair enough to be able to bounce it off the foul pole and for a home run. And here we were walking into a game where we were down 1-0, and yet we just crushed the Rangers with two-run homers. You know, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed that Chris Paddock managed to keep it to a 1-run game. In fact, if I look at his year, yeah, 4.16 ERA, that's not really good, but for a back end of the rotation kind of guy, 16-7, that's not a bad record. That's like David Peterson's numbers right there. You know, high ERA, high ERA with a high WHIP, yes. But he did he does have a winning record. He pitched over 200 innings. And he did have 17 quality starts, including 3 complete games and 2 shutouts. And his WAR was actually almost elite. 4.0 ERA or a 3.9 WAR. That's pretty much elite. So not bad for a guy with an ERA over 4. Strike 3, sit out. Obviously, the anchors of this rotation are Pablo Lopez and Joe Ryan. That is clear. But having someone like Paddock in there who can actually have a good season, you know, that helps out even more. It's why the Twins were able to have a 132 record. 132-30 record. Strike 3, sit out.
Up next is the Rangers. The designated hitter, Ezekiel.
So I'll keep Stewart and Okert warming up. Because you never know. Personally, I'd like to see this league get extended to 4 so that I could bring in
Yep, he's out.
I could bring in the long reliever and try to get the save that way. But that's not going to happen. At least not yet. I need to see Yona Heim's numbers. Why are they chanting MVP? First of all, he had a 263 average, which is fine. Fine. He had an OPS of .758, so his career best, yes, but not even, that's still below league average. Right? He only had 19 home runs and 126 hits, so I'm not understanding why Ranger fans are chanting MVP for Yona Heim. That makes no sense.
Ball, hot.
I mean, Paddock may not even make it out of this. That's the thing. There we go. Getting that first out was important. And he's got to get this second out before Seager comes up next. Right? Isn't it Seager? Yeah, it would be Seager. Beautiful. Assuming that Jeffers catches this, which he will. Beautiful. All right, Paddock. Get through Seager here. Generous strike, but so I'll take it.
That's off the plate.
Uh-oh. That's gone. All right, too much faith in Chris Paddock. I did my best. I really tried to make Paddock work. 6 2/3 is not really bad. But now I need to get my lead or get my 3-run lead back. And that's a good way to start it with Rhys Hoskins. Solo shot, I will take that. Ha! I'll take it. A double? Nice. Oh, I should have slid to the side there. I mean, I still managed to get in, but dang, that was close.
Oh,
Hold on. I gotta send a quick message to my coworker. Sorry. Sorry. I'll get back to this now. I'm just talking to a coworker. Anyway, let's see if we could get forget who's on second. Is that Farmer? No, I think Farmer flew out. I don't think it's Correa. I don't know who it could be. Let's see. Doesn't matter. They scored it. You know, if I score Julian, I'm going to have to stick with Brock Stewart to be able to finish out this game. Because he's the only one that's in line for the save. And just as I say that, Royce Lewis goes ahead and knocks one out over the wall. So, there we go. Oh, they brought in Scherzer. No wonder why.
No ball. One strike. Strike. Woo. 0-2.
But now it's pretty much cruise mode here.
The batter, the left fielder, Matt Wall.
So I can hit whatever or swing at whatever. And if I get hits, great. If not, not the end of the world to me. What these guys get in terms of stats does not matter to me. I've never really cared for stats in the playoffs. In fact, I've always thought it was stupid to recognize the best players in, like, the World Series. I would understand that, but the National League and American League Championship Series, no, I really don't understand. It's like, that's basically saying, oh, you were the best player in these division or in these playoff series, so here you go. I've never liked it. To me, final any kind of championship MVP, that's fine. NBA Finals MVP, sure. World Series MVP, go ahead. Stanley Cup MVP, okay, yeah. But not a playoffs MVP. Strike 3, sit down. Plus, think about it. Some of the guys could actually have better stats if they only play the one series.
No ball. One strike.
Like, they could have a great series, but yet their team gets eliminated. What, are you going to recognize them? No? So then what was the point of them having good stats?
No, he's safe. Oh, and one.
Generous strike.
Strike. Oh. 1 and 2.
Unless I get there. Ooh, Wallner. I don't know how he got there, but he got there. I'll take it.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 25, Jose Clark.
Let's see. 60, is that 64 or is that 80? That looks like it's 64. Yeah, I guess I can let O'Kurt be the closer. No, actually, you know what? Get Duran.
Oh, 2. Oh, 1.
Got on top of it.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Is it? No.
Ball 2.
Stop beating. seriously, I have a big issue with the way that people are criticizing Mark Andrews for his dropped 2-point conversion in the Ravens' final drive of the game against the Bills. It's like, shut up, okay? How many of us would have made that catch? I don't believe I would have. So stop harping on the guy, okay? People are acting as though that were he did it in the Super Bowl. Okay, if he had done it in the Super Bowl, he has every right to feel bad about it. But you're talking about the divisional round against the Buffalo Bills, who are a good team. Right? So stop criticizing the guy. Right? Back off. Honestly. What, athletes can't make mistakes? They make it all the time. We invested so much money. We want to see our team win. Well, you know what? Only one team can win the Super Bowl every year. And it's not like the Ravens are not going to be good next year, okay? I still think I believe that they should still have Lamar Jackson for next year, so he's going to be back. Derrick Henry, I think he should be back. I don't know what his contract is, but he should be back. I don't understand it. Just like Baltimore or anyone who's criticizing Mark Andrews, shut up. Unless you can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you would have caught that 2-point conversion, I think you as a fan have no right to criticize Mark Andrews. All right, that's ridiculous. Wow, and Los Angeles falls to Arizona. Man, Shohei Ohtani just can't get a break. All right, so we're up 3-2 against the Astros in the top of the 7th. And we're back to wearing these uniforms. Excuse me. Skip this, just get right into the game. Pablo Lopez clearly needs our help. Strike 3, sit out. Strike 3, sit out. Strike 3, sit down.
No ball. One strike. One ball. Two strikes.
Nice. Hold on, I'm just gonna wipe my glasses a little bit. I'm having a hard time seeing, so you wouldn't have been able to tell by that. There we go, much better. And of course I grounded to a double play. I mean, Griffin Jax is there. He is there for me if I do want to use him. I just want to save my bullpen so that, you know, I don't overwork it. Or if I find myself in a situation where I need a save, you know, I could use Johan Duran in a later game, or I could use multiple pitchers, not just because Duran is only one. I mean, Griffin Jax is capable of a save. So is Brock Stewart. So is Okert.
That's a corner. That's the ball. That's three.
Strike 3, sit out. No! Darn it. I'm gonna have to be careful with Tucker.
No ball. One strike.
Strike 3, sit out. Or what? What am I saying? That was a ground out. Oh, God. I'm starting to lose it. Topa is another one who's capable of getting saves. Can't forget about Topa. Maybe I should have tried to trade Margot. And dang. That's gone. There we go. So a bit of a cushion. Now if I give up a home run, because don't forget, it's the heart of the order that's coming up next. You know, at least I have a bit of a cushion.
Leading off the Houston, the designated hitter.
All right, let's bring in Duran now.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 59, Juwan.
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down. There we go. Getting through Yordan Alvarez. That was a big strikeout. All right, well, that's not a strikeout, but it is going to be an out. So, take game 1. That's what we needed to do. Hold on, I just got to respond to my coworker. Sorry, just having a conversation with one of my coworkers, a private conversation. Not that I need to share on stream. All right, here we go. Let's take game 2, head to Houston with a good series advantage. Strike three, sit down. Oh boy. Maybe I should have thrown it to third, but yeah, couldn't really tell. You know? Joe Ryan may not be able to go far. Strike three, sit down. Nice strikeout there. You know, we could throw in Griffin Jackson Topa, and we don't even have to worry about their stamina, because we're gonna have an off day in between the 15th and the 17th, the 16th. So that'll give us plenty of time for those two pitchers to regain their stamina. Darn it. Come on, Buxton.
The right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's too high.
Oh well. Alright, let's bring in let's do Topa, and then we'll bring in Griffin Jacks for the 9th. Strike three, sit out. They're chanting overrated to Alex Bregman. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I know a lot of Met fans are like, we're hoping that the Mets would have gone after Bregman, but from what I'm seeing, he's likely not going to sign with them.
Now pitching for Houston, number 47,
Rafael Montero, former New York Met. So, unfortunately, that sounds like that takes Bregman out of the question, which leaves the Mets down to internal options, and that's it.
Nope, that's inside.
Like I said, I think they should re-sign Iglesias, have him play third, and have Vientos play first. That's how I would do it. The good thing is you can always move Vientos back to third if you're going to pursue Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which it sounds like the Mets will. Oh, they're going to intentionally walk him
Now
just to
batting,
get to
the
Jeffers.
catcher, Royal.
I think that was Royce Lewis, by the way, that they walked. Yeah, it was Royce. And that's why teams would rather go up against Jeffers than Lewis.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 22, Griffin.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit out.
0-1 for count. 0-2. Did he go? That ball's foul.
That was probably. Oh no, it's my sister texting me.
Up next for the Astros, the center fielder, Sam McKinnon.
0-1.
Jax, I know you got this. Certainly don't want to go up against Kyle Tucker with men on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes for count. That's out.
So it would be wise if you started aiming pitches low, got ground balls.
3-2.
What? Come on. Ball flight. Of freaking course. Alright. I could just walk Tucker and then go after Jolts. That would probably be the easier option, but then I load the bases, and if Jolts gets a base hit, then that will certainly tie the game, possibly give the Astros a lead. Whereas this scenario, they're, a base hit here at least gets 1 run in, so I still have something to work with.
The batter number 9, designated hitter, Corey Gilbert.
Nope, outside. Yeah. 1-1.
There we go. A little bit of a scare, but we managed to take game 2, so. But Jax may not be ready for game 3, so I think he's going to have to sit for that game. Well, that just means that game 3 will have to work it with Paddock, as long as we can. Besides, we have other bullpen options. Doesn't just have to be Griffin Jax. Durant's going to be ready. Topa's going to be ready. I'll let this play out out of respect for the Astros. Ugh. Attaboy, Wallner. I come into the game, what do? You hit a home run. Hold on, and Buxton's going to get in on the home run parade as well. And so is Kepler. Kept Luis Garcia in there a little too long.
Number 56, Ted Murphy.
So we'll just let Descalfini get the save, since we're out of the. Well, actually, I don't think we even need to do that because this game is a shutout. Excuse me. Hold on, now I gotta see. Yeah, I was just telling him I'm not running on a lot of sleep right now. Unfortunately, I had to call my manager this morning. He requested that I call him. But it was fine. Nothing wrong. Just needed to clear something up.
No ball. 2 strikes. No.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, no.
Maybe when I'm done with the stream here, maybe I'll just go and get like an hour bit of sleep so I can at least have something so I'm not falling asleep at work. That's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to fall asleep at work. It's so funny. On the bus, I ended up falling asleep on the bus. Luckily, it stopped. I was on the. It went straight to Port Authority, so it wasn't like there was any other stops in between.
He's out.
So, It wasn't even long. It was like
Ball.
maybe 5 minutes, 5 to 10
1-0.
minutes, because I fell asleep before the bus even got into the Lincoln Tunnel.
Ball. That's too high.
Nice, Royce. And I'll try to stretch it. I feel like I can. And I did! Nice. That's gone. See, Jeffers can be just as dangerous of a hitter as anyone else in this game. It's just he has a bad tendency of hitting into double plays. And in situations where I don't want him to hit double plays.
Ball. That's a ball. 2-1.
Attaboy, Walner.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Too bad. Would have been nice to have that fair. Could have been a double. Maybe scored the runner at first.
Yep.
If that runner managed to get a good jump.
Ball. No.
That was a generous ball. There we go. Byron Buxton is just going to hit a home run. I mean, at this point, what does it really matter? Because we're already... We might as well add on.
Number 58, Hunter Brown.
But we should get... like Stelmont or Thielbar up and warming, just in case Paddock does give up a run, because then at that point I don't want to do complete game shutout. If anything, I'll just bring in one of the lower rated relievers. Yeah, like, you might as well bring in the lowest relievers and just, use them. No point in wasting some of my higher rated bullpen arms just because Paddock couldn't get a complete game shutout, Plus, it saves someone like Duran, Topa, and Griffin Jacks for game 4. Strike 3, sit out.
Yep. No ball. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit out.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick Corbett.
That's an out.
Nice.
One zero.
Well, that was a protective swing. It was either make contact and
Now back, second base.
make contact and fly out, or don't swing at all and strike out. Beautiful. Man, if Royce Lewis only got more opportunities against the Astros, if he didn't keep getting walked so that they would go up against Jeffers, honestly, Royce Lewis would probably get playoff MVP. Again, not that I care about the award. I think it's a rather ridiculous award. But, whatever.
No. One ball, no strike. Uh-huh. Two. 0-2. Ball outside.
Nice.
Got him, stepping out.
I think even the Astros can recognize that this game is over. 9-0. It's gonna take quite a comeback in order to take this win. So. Look at the number of Astros fans that are in the stands. You can tell pretty much that's the mood in the entire stadium. They've all gone up and gone home. What? All right, so Tucker doesn't want to go down quiet. That's fine.
Down low. Ball.
I got it. Gotta be careful with Jordan, though.
One, two.
Strike 3, sit down. There we go. Game 3 goes to us. Nice job by Paddock to get the complete game shutout. All right, let's do it. Bottom of the 6th, runner on second, 1 out. And the winner of this series is going to be taking on Philly. Philly made quick work of Arizona, so there's that revenge for the 2023 NLCS. I'm really not going to take a chance. I don't want to take a chance.
One ball, one strike. 1-2. Ball. Ball count. Yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of forgot about Bailey. Well, Bailey is up and coming. He has the potential to be good, okay? He's still a relatively young pitcher. Strike 3, sit out. So if I score 3 more runs in this inning, then I'm going to bring in Anthony DeScalfini to finish out this
1-1.
game. But if I don't, then what's one more inning with Ober?
Now pitching for the Astros, number 56, Ted Murphy.
Yeah. No ball, one strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Okay, check swung on that, but clearly the game felt different. You know what? Him striking out is not the end of the world. I mean, is it the result I wanted? No, absolutely not. But it's not the worst. There are worse things that could have happened. He could have lined out to second and then doubled off the runner there.
Ball high.
Nice. Add on one more run.
The designated hitter,
Ooh.
and Junior.
This may be his last inning. Yeah, I think this will be his last inning.
That missed. That's the ball.
Yeah, definitely his last inning. He just crossed into the yellow stamina. Do we have? We do. Okay, good. I just want there to be a safety net in case Ober can't get through this inning.
No, that missed. One ball, no strike. Good. One ball, two strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Right. Oh, yeah. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Ober. Way to get through.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 47, Rafael.
All right, so we're gonna, yeah, we'll bring in Okert to face off against Tucker and Alvarez and Jolks. And then we'll top it off with Yohan Duran to get us to the World Series.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Come on, Buxton. You gotta do better, man. I gotta say, though, I was kind of hoping Reese would have been better. You know, when I picked him up, but I guess not. Maybe that boost would have been good.
Now
If I had gotten that boost, maybe he'd be better.
That's the ball. Two and two.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Really? Tarzan?
No, that's down. Ball.
Where'd that come from?
Hey.
I don't think I've ever heard that, I don't think I've ever heard the Tarzan stadium sound.
Hit.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, yo, Kurt. All right, 1 inning away from a trip to the World Series
Now pitching for the Astros.
against the Philadelphia
Number
Phillies.
55.
So you know we're going to be using O'Kurt a lot. Probably Thielbar as well. Considering they have Schwarber, they have Harper, they have Marsh. Where's that bear? It is! Right off the foul pole. Maybe I finally figured it out with Jeff first. Maybe he just can't have anyone on base. If anyone's on base, then he can't do it. But if no one's on base, then he gets on, no problem. In fact, he may even get a double, an extra base hit.
1-1.
Ugh. Yeah, maybe I should have just gotten rid of Margot as soon as possible. That's all right. He's here now. I can't really do anything about that at this point. I could try to release him, but that'll put my team at a disadvantage.
That's a ball.
Actually, can I even release anyone in March to October? Or am I kind of stuck with what I've got?
Hey. 1-1.
Alright, let's get Duran in here. Let's finish this out.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Hit.
Number 59.
0-1.
Anyway, earlier I was talking about, picking another NL Central team to kind of lead on the March to October. And I didn't really say which one it was, but I feel comfortable saying it now. It's going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. So I thought the Cubs would be good. I thought maybe the Cardinals would be good as well. But I ultimately settled on the Brewers because they have a young roster that is up and coming. Something that I could build upon. And there are some pieces that are already there that I can build around. Like Willie Adames, Christian Yelich, Rhys Hoskins, Contreras. I'm not sure if it's Williams or Wilson. Not sure, but I think it's William Contreras. Strike 3, sit down.
That's a foul. Here.
Because I think Wilson is on the Cardinals. Strike 3, sit down. Yohan Duran with the save, and the Minnesota Twins are heading to the World Series. So I think the Brewers would be an interesting challenge. Obviously, that means I'm going to start out the season against the New York Mets. So it's going to pain me to do that, but I have to beat the Mets. By the way, I will not do a March to October with the Mets as one of the teams. I'm just like, that's just my favorite team, and I'd rather enjoy it by playing it offline or off stream. So there will be no Mets stream, no Mets March to October stream for me. All right, Philadelphia, here we come. Ah, finally, we're getting these uniforms. I love these uniforms. Maybe these are the City Connect uniforms. I don't know what those other ones are. They look bad. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do anything to release players. Not in March to October, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Keep our eye on Johan Rojas there. World Series, beautiful. Let's get past this. Make sure Trey Turner doesn't bunt here, because I have a feeling he would bunt 1-1 in this situation. If he were smart, he would definitely bunt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit out. Only 110 hits. Not really that great. I mean, not bad, but you want 200 hits.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Now let's add on here so that we can give Lopez a little bit more of a leash. Dang, a 385 average in 125 games? Dang, Julian. We are not messing around.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike. Hey. I got a ball, one strike. Ball two.
That had gotten further away from Real Muto, I would have advanced to it. I would have.
Hey, two. 2-2 now.
Up next to Minnesota.
That was on the corner, wasn't it? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was clearly a strike. Oh boy, Julian, way to recognize that. And yes, sir, Jeffers, RBI double. Love it. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, Buxton, there you go. Why couldn't you do that throughout the playoffs? That would have helped. Okay, I guess so much for a
Number 61. Christopher Sanchez.
there's no reason that Pablo Lopez can't try to get a quality start out of this. And then we'll use a lower rated overall pitcher reliever for if things get out of hand. But I have faith in Pablo Lopez.
Count 1-0. Aye. 1-1.
Strike three, sit down.
The right fielder, number 8. Nick Castellanos.
Generous strike. Again, generous strike. Strike three, sit down. Generous strikeout by the batter. Farmer, what are you doing?
He's out.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
is out.
I mean, he knocked it down with his, so I can't really be too.
1-0.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit out.
Second baseman, right stop.
Guy's safe.
He's good.
I mean, what can you do? 80 speed right there. It's tough to throw out. Trying to keep my eye on first. Make sure he stays there. Strike 3, sit out.
Ball 1. That's out.
Yeah, it was just better to let the runner score. We'll get Kurt warming up just in case or just in case we can't get through this. And we did. Alright, so we'll have Yohan Duran up and warming in case we let up another run. Yeah, see, I think with Jeffers, he just couldn't have anyone on. Ooh, I actually just remembered that I need to go to the gym at my workplace and tell them I'm canceling my membership there because I signed up for Planet Fitness right by my house, and I'm gonna go on my weekends, so Monday and Tuesday. So I got to make sure that I cancel my membership for the gym at my workplace. That way they don't keep taking it out of my check or out of my paycheck.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball.
Nice.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Oh, Kepler. Kepler has actually been underrated. Him and Wallner have been very underrated in the playoffs.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 25, Matt Young.
Oh, wow. Jurickson Profar is signing with the Atlanta Braves.
Nope. That's inside.
Wow. Okay, I mean, hey.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer.
Good for, good for Profar. I thought Hoskins had a little more speed. Should have known better. I don't know. Could I have scored Reese on that? Yeah, who's to say? It doesn't matter. Honestly, it was a chance worth taking because there was no risk to it. Really, it's not like I'm down and thus I need to score runs in order to be able to win the game. I don't need to do strike three, sit out. I already had 9 runs. The gap is 7, so I'm not really worried about it. I can afford to take risks like that.
Ball that side.
Let that circle change hanging. And I know it.
Hey. 0-2. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, sit down. Let's go, Lopez. You got this. All right, game 1 of the World Series. We take it. And we also give the L to Zach Wheeler. Tied at 2. Ow. Oh, we're in these. Ah,
0-1.
darn it. Okay, that's where the catcher wanted me to throw it anyway, so.
You're out.
Nice. That was not a strike. Now that was. No,
Did he go?
thank you. There we go. Nice home run. Like I said, Wallner and Kepler have actually been very underrated in these playoffs. They have been very underrated. I'm kind of surprised. You know, considering I was trying to get rid of Wallner, and yet here he is in the World Series proving me wrong. But that's a good thing. It's always good whenever I get proven wrong by players in this game. I should be proven wrong. Because usually most of the time my statements are negative, either towards the player or the team. So, I do want these players to prove me wrong. I do. Might as well get back, Kepler. That's a pop-up. If that's not gone, I'll be shocked. Wow. It got over the batter's eye in center field.
He's out.
Oh my god, I thought the Jose Altuve overrated chants were funny. The Bryce Harper ones just... that's opposite. I guess because I'm a Mets fan and I just like seeing the Phillies get taunted like that.
Ball in.
Strike 3, sit out.
Out. Nope. Ball 1.
Oh sure, you're gonna you're going to call balls on that part of the plate strikes for my opponent, but when it comes to me, you're going to call them balls. Okay, I left Joe Ryan in there a little too long. So we'll bring in Brock Stewart to end
Number
this.
61.
At least to get out of this.
Stewart.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Steelers. Number 25. Matt Strong.
Already going to Yohan Duran. But the news is this is game 2. There's a day in between 2 and 3. So I've got plenty of time to work. Okay, or maybe Jeffers wants to prove me wrong and say, hey, I can drive in runners with I can drive in a runner when I'm at, when he's on base.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Hey.
Oh, well. All right. Well, can't really go with Yohan Duran, so I guess I'm sticking with Brock Stewart. Since that 2-run homer by Jeffers put the save out of question for Duran. I kind of forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wasn't paying attention. Strike 3, sit down. I was all set to bring in Duran too. I looked at the score and it was like, oh well, no point in bringing Duran. Might as well just finish it out with Brock Stewart. Of course, if Brock wants to make it so that Duran does come into the game, I mean, that could be arranged. Also, I have to keep my eye on first.
That's the ball.
Now back. The shortstop.
Oh, that's off the plate. Hey. One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit out.
Off the plate, ball one. Aye. 1-1. Yeah. One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit down. Good, great job, Brock Stewart. Yep, we're halfway to the first World Series championship for the Minnesota Twins since 1991. Just got to win 2 more games, that's all. Maybe we could do it before the calendar hits November. Oh, wow, what a hole we're in. Down 3-0. That's a tough one. Oops. Oh, that's not going to do it. Come on. And I can't trust 30 speed. I can't. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. Ah, he's out. Ugh. At least we got the 1 run. I really don't want to push it to 5 games because that can put me in a bad hole. Strike three, sit down, and I may not be able to finish this March to October tonight if I don't get it done if I don't get it done in 4 games. I knew I should have just waited till after I was done with the stream to text my coworker. Bro. Get down, get down. Well, at least that's going to get down. Well, hey. 1 swing over the wall, tie game. pressure
Now
on him.
pitching for the Phillies,
Put the
number
pressure on him.
23, Jeff
Fly ball scores the second run. Reese knows about deep fly balls here. It doesn't matter. It was going to be a double play. Shoot!
now pitching for
I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter because
Caleb Fielder.
if we don't get it, then all I'm doing is just giving Thielbar some rep. But if we do manage to get through it, then, or if we do manage to tie it up, then Thielbar is in line for, or at least there will be a no decision. If we take the lead, he's in line for the win. But I need to get a lefty out there.
That's ball two. Hey. Nope, outside.
Strike 3, sit down. All right, get through Schwarber, and then let's hope for a miracle in the top of the ninth.
Got it.
Gotta be smart though. All right, they're bringing in Alvarado.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Jose Alvarado.
I am gonna. You make me want to tear my hair out with so many freaking double plays. All right. Well, unfortunately, that's game 3 to Philly. Oh, sure, we get 4 snowballs for that. That's great. Alright, we still got plenty of time. And at least that was only a 3-inning game. But I hate that they put us in such a hole. See, like a 2-1, that's a little bit more reasonable. And they're throwing out Zach Wheeler against us, which I'm a bit surprised. Considering he pitched game 1. I guess you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get the win. Too bad Matt Wallner just hit one off the foul pole to get us not tied up back at 2.
Hey. In. Got it.
Not too bad. Get over that. Get over it. Let's go! Max Kepler. What'd I tell you? Max Kepler and Matt Wallner. Those are the guys who are coming through in the playoffs for us. During the regular season, it was Carlos Correa. Now it's Wallner and Kepler's turn.
1-1. Ball. Count 1-0. Out. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. This will likely be Ober's final inning. And then we'll turn it over to Penn.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25.
Alright, so let's sit down Griffin Jacks. Let's warm up Oak. Correa has really struggled in the postseason. Such a shame to watch that, but you know, what can you do? Julian's had a great World Series. He's batting .500. So, while Kepler and Wallner are clutch, Julian is the one that's actually getting hits. Most likely will be World Series MVP. I could definitely see that. Especially if he keeps belting home runs like that one.
He's out.
Excuse me.
Now pitching for Minnesota, Number 16, Stephen Oakland.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-1's the count. Ball. One ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. They want the slide. They're gonna get the slide. Strike 3, sit down. Beautiful. Nice piece. The usual suspects, Wallner and Kepler.
Now pitching for the Phillies. Number
I'm sorry,
30,
it's just it just makes me laugh because I didn't think they would be quite the clutch duo in the playoffs, and yet here they are providing offense for us in the biggest series of the season. Again, keep in mind that I was trying to get rid of Wallner earlier in the season. So I guess I'm glad that I didn't.
Now pitching for the Twins. Number 59, Jerome.
Strike 3, sit down. That Game 3 win, I'm sure there was a lot of hope. A lot of hope that the Phillies would end up coming back. But not to be. Think of Game 3 as like a freebie for the Phillies. Get one free game. No, I'm not saying that I lost Game 3 on purpose. Like it just seems like that every time I do a March to October in a playoff series. I mean, the ALDS and CS, those were rare occasions where I actually swept the playoffs. You've seen my Giants and Mariners series where those definitely took more than 4 games to be able to complete. All right, here we go. Last chance to get this March to October done. And we're up 3-2. In the bottom of the sixth, yeah, and Hedrick is in. He actually started this game. Ooh, but he's tiring out, so may want to take him out soon. Got what I wanted, the ground ball, but did not get the result I was hoping. I mean, I just got to go out there and challenge these Phillies players. Nice. Actually, I think I'm gonna warm up De Scalfini. Oh boy, Farmer. You know, such a shame that that 2024 is going to go up there as one of the flags that doesn't get colored in or symbolized as the World Series champs. You know, right next to those 1980 and 2008 flags right there. But I am definitely finishing up March to October this stream.
Here we go.
Okay? I want to make that clear. I'm not going to stop this stream even if I lose this game here, which I don't believe I'm gonna. But still, I'm not going to stop until I get this World Series championship.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 25, Matt Raw.
Strike. All right, let's throw in De Scalfini.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 21, Anthony DiStefano.
Strike 3, sit down.
No ball. One strike.
Strike 3, sit down. Let's see. There we go. Not a home run, but at least he's getting on base. Again, it seems like he can only get on base when there's no one else on base. I don't understand that, but I guess why question it if it's working?
The center fielder is 25.
See if anything else is going on social media. Kind of bored. You need something to talk about. Boy Buxton. $1 million Buxton.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kepler. The batter, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
So keeps Dave Scalfini in there. And then I'll bring in someone like Griffin Jacks if the lead is still where it's at in the 9th inning.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Turner. Up next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Yohan Rojas. The first baseman, number 3, Ryan Harper.
All right. That's the end of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Oh, I guess I should get Griffin Jacks up and warming. Yeah, just in case we don't score a fourth run, or we don't increase our lead to 3.
Ball one. One ball, one strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. You're out.
Up next for the swing, the second baseman,
Ian,
Gene.
you determine whether or not you bring in, you keep Dave Scalafini in, you bring in Jax. Actually, all you're going to do is just get a base hit. There we go. All right, I guess we're sticking with Dave Scalafini.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 30, Gregory Soto.
Ball.
Nah, he's not gonna.
He's safe.
He's not gonna skip it. Let's go. Byron Buxton with a 3-run homer. I think that pretty much solidifies that we're going to win this. And Kepler just wants to add on. He's like, wait a minute, I need to get in on the home run
Now
parade.
pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Serenity, Dominguez.
Ball one. Strike one. 1-1.
We're going to wrap this up very soon.
The batter, the designated
That would be very nice.
high on.
Okay, there we go. Phew! I didn't think we were ever going to get done with this. Thought we were just going to keep having offensive outputs.
Hey. 0-1. That's the ball. Ball 2. Oh, that's foul.
Oops. Oh boy. Okay, very nice. I'll get one more Day Scalfini, and the Minnesota Twins are going to get their fourth World Series championship and their first since 1991.
One ball, two strikes.
Strike three, sit down. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Minnesota Twins are your 2024 World Series champions. Carlos Correa gets yet another ring. The Phillies fall yet again, twice in the last 3 seasons. Rhys Hoskins gets his World Series. Some of the celebrations. Byron Buxton all excited. There is the trophy with Rob Manfred. Gives it to the Twins manager, who I do not know the name of off the top of my head. I do apologize about that. And there we go. Oh, I fell 100 XP short. Oh well. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of the screen. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start a stream. So we did it. I figured we were going to do it. I kind of wish we had gotten it done in 4 games, but we did get it done. So that wraps up the Minnesota Twins. The next time that I stream March to October will be with the Milwaukee Brewers. I will be looking to get their first World Series championship. I don't know if I'm gonna start that tomorrow, or if I'm gonna do something else. I kind of have to take a look at it and figure it out. So just stay tuned. I'll let you know if I go live tomorrow or not. Maybe we start it on Sunday. I'll let you guys know. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you turn on those notifications on X. Make sure you also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way, when I do go live, you guys will know. So I hope to see you all next time, either Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern or Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But until then, guys, have a good night.